go. Their sub has actually got their gamer tag changed already. That is commitment, actually, Josh, for a new team like Inspire, isn't it?
I think this is Snipes' brother. Because Snipes used to play on Go, like you mentioned, on Go 3, and Spy were a team, they were a GB team, and it was Snipes, it was Brains, and I believe it was Tommy and Rain as well, but Rain had a different gamer tag back then. But I think Blaze might be Snipes' brother, who used to be called Brains. I think it's him, and if it is him, they will still have the chem. They played a lot of GBs on Go 3. Not the best team in the world, but not the worst team in the world. But they were pretty decent, and I can imagine them still playing as good as they have been with Blaze if it is him.
Chemistry, of course. If they are family, there's got to be some chemistry.
Yeah, you'd like to hope so.
There's got to be something. Maybe a bit of bickering, perhaps a bit of arguments, and of course that happens to a non-family member, so that might that might actually occur between them. But saying that, let's not ponder on this. I think 4-0 is. I'm going to stick by 4-0, Josh. Okay, 4-0, 4-1. Yeah. Relatively similar predictions, but it's going to be tough either way for Inspire. Whatever way it rolls, it's going to be a very tough match. And you know, I'm gonna jump on board with Nero first of all. I want to see this sniper in action. We've heard a lot on the forums today about how well he's performed. Even being called out as the MVP of that match against Zero in the first round. So perhaps the main reason why not the main reason, that's unfair to the team, but maybe a big reason as to why they're this far ahead in their very first GFL as a team together. Let's jump on board with him, as he's actually not going for the snipe this time. So what are your thoughts on that strategy coming off the bat now, Josh?
Yeah, he's playing it smart, to be fair. It is their fast side. There is really no need to get sniped on this side. They're going to play a 2-2 by the looks of it. Fruz is going to be on the sandbag. Then you've got Nero played up on the block. Actually, Nility, a.k.a. Sugar, is straight on the bridge from high, alongside Goldie. So by the looks of it, they're playing for this nade-out control along the pillars. So I'm guessing they're going to try and nade out the guys on the pillars and push up to their bridge. That's what I would do.
There was smokes everywhere, and as it subsides, you can see that the Locust team have actually captured this high side now. But Nero, he's going to get a nade on Blaze, catching him out there on that cover. Torquebo in the hands of Fruz as well. What a great rotation there to that Torquebo area. But Inspire, they're going to be following up now. Rain, that blind fire Lancer, I can't help but laugh. But Jake was, AK Nility, he's going to be caught out there with that Lancer in hand. 2v2 now as Inspire somehow brought this one back, actually, Josh.
Yeah, well, what they've done is basically they've played for those kills in Canal, which is very smart, because what they wanted to do is sort of choke out the Torpo, but they've picked a 2v1 now. Very smart from Goldie and Nero. They're going to try and take this guy out on the steps, but he's actually he's actually going to flip, but the other guy's pushed up as well. I don't know what that guy from Inspire is doing. He's put himself in the 2v1. Snipes, he's got to take one of these kills. He has as well. He's going to take the second. He's actually going to get down from Nero. Nero's left in the 1v1 with Rain now. Can Rain take this 1v1? He's got the upper hand from behind. He's got the first hard aim. He's got the last one as well. Very well played by Rain, but Snipes shouldn't be getting caught out like that. They need to communicate more.
Yeah, you're too right, Josh. He really got caught out there, didn't he? It just seemed like that quick turnaround by Scrim Reapers, that communication, that just caught him out totally. Perhaps a lack of experience there, actually being aware of what could have happened there. And you know, Nero actually didn't pick up that kill. I think his brain was fried for a second because he didn't take that down, which really confused me. But in any case, Rain was managing to win that 1v in the end, and they're actually going to take the first round. So my prediction's out the window.
When Nero's actually got the snipe now, we need to be watching him. I think he's wall peeking the pillar. You can see the kids. Oh, he's going to get flanked by Blaze straight away. That's crucial. They should be calling that. Coming through water straight away. Fruz has the bow. He needs to do something here. He's going to try and come around the back, but he's getting crossed. Snipes is going to get a kill. Nility's going to get a kill, but Snipes actually has a down. So Tommy's suppressing that with a sniper, and they're going to pick it up from low. They're pinching them on low now. They're actually going to get the kill, and he goes down as well. But Goldie's left all alone. No, he's back up. Nility's getting the kill, and Goldie goes down. Oh my god, I don't know what's happened to Inspire, but they seem to have grown some balls in the past couple of days with these pushes.
Caster's predictions have just been disappointed. Next 2 rounds. First 5 minutes gone out the window as the underdogs Inspire. They're going to be 2-0 up now, and it's only 3 kills so far for this team of Scrim Reapers, and of course that flank actually is something you really don't see on Canals, and I'm really confused as to why no one communicated. But look at this, Scrim Reapers, they're choosing the aggressive strategy now, pushing up high. Nero jumping on board with him, missing that snipe shot, but I have to get to the middle though. Goldie's gonna fall. Why did I switch camera? Nero is gonna take that headshot. 3-3. I'm gonna stick on him now. He just skims Kim's head there as it's a 3-3.
Yeah, well, Nero, he's actually going to try and play it through high side with this snipe now, which is a good idea, but to be fair with Inspire, they've played the smokes, and actually Snipes is going to get down on mid-bridge. He's going down from Fruz as well, so Fruz very well played on collapsing on that, but Blaze is going to push up and get one down. He's going to get a kill as well. Fruz is going to get the double, but Nero gets taken out as well. Fruz is left on the bridge in a 1v1. I don't know why he's picked up that ammo there, but Nility's going to run high side for a 1v1. That guy's going to roll into it, but looks of it, yeah, Nility's going to get that kill. Don't know. I think Fruz may have got confused with the characters here, Toby.
There is some confusion, of some form. I can't even get my words out. I'm confused myself because we've seen some errors from Scrim Reapers already, despite this momentum through their games. They're 1 round down now. They brought one back. Nero, of course, he had that snipe headshot. I'm so sorry, stream, that I missed that one. I promise it won't happen again. He's got the snipe, though. We have to keep up to date with what's going on this middle bridge, though. Goldie is pushing. Nero's got another headshot. Goldie's going to fall. 3-3 now. Blaze is going to try and go for his flank, and I want to jump on board with Nero. He's going to have a 1v1 forced upon him, I think, on this bridge. Josh, as only Nility is on low side. Nero, he loses 1v now. Blaze is going to kill him again, and it's all down to Nility. 3v1 situation for him.
Yeah, Nility's got to push his 1v1. He's going to go for the back. Oh, he's actually up 8. And actually still gets the kill. Very well played from him. But now he's going to get crossed out by Rain and Snipes there. But Nero, he got the first headshot. There was a 1v1 in front of him. They were a man down at the time. He should have went for the 1v1 instead of going for that cross snipe on the guy on middle. He turned his back for a split second, and the guy saw the advantage of that and pushed it. So very well played from the guy on Inspire.
This is a GFL qualifier of events so far. We are currently witnessing chat, and I'm sure you're blowing up, but I'm not going to check it. I'm not going to check chat. 3-1 to Inspire so far now. I've got to try and find what's happening in terms of strategies, though, because they need to respond. Nero's got the snipe. There's shotgun battles going on everywhere. Nero's going to miss that headshot there, as it looks like they've got Talkbow. Okay, so we've got Scrim Reapers. They're playing a bit more conservatively. They've got this Torpo, they've got this sniper. No! Can you see this, Josh? Oh! I've just missed it again. Take over. Take over.
Oh, I saw that one! He was sliding into cover and he took his head off. But yes, Nero's actually going to try and capitalise with a snipe now. They've picked up 2 kills. They can't let this round go. They're pinching, actually. 2-2 from each side on high side. Bow one side, snipe the other side. Nero's pushing up. Misses that shot. Fruz, though, is playing in the pillars. He's going to try and get the hip fire. Nility gets the down, which is good. They put himself in the 4v1 now. Blaze is in a 1v4. He gets downed. And that's a very good round, to be fair, from Scrim Reapers. Nero did it well with that snipe. I was going to tell him to put it down after the last round, but he's brought it back quite well there.
There needs to be some improvement to the caster point of view, I believe, or something like... We need, like, signals going off in our head, Josh, I think, when Nero's about to take a shot and get the headshot, because as soon as I switch camera to find out what the situation of the whole round is, he just gets a headshot, and a headshot, and a headshot, and he's on 6 kills right now, folks, as it's 3-2-2 Inspire, and it looks like Team, I can't even say it, Team Scrim Reapers, they're pushing up high. I'm not missing another one, folks. We're on board with Nero this time round.
Yeah, he's going to try and get these picks on mid-bridge. They've got the nades, they've got the bow now. This is dangerous for Nero. But Nero's team does have 2 snipes, but look at it, they flipped the map for another sniper. Fruz has put himself in a 1v1, he's got to get away here. He's got to play it to follow him up with the sniper, but that's Nility with that snipe. He's going to push up to the junction with him as well. Mid-bridge is wide open, I believe. So, and Snipes gets a kill on Fruz. Goldie's going to try and capitalise as well, but they put himself in the 2v3. That's a massive mistake from Scrim Reapers. Nero's going to get a down and a kill. Rain is going to get a kill, and it's all up to... But what has Blaze done there? He's killed his own team! Why is he shot? But he's going to wait. He's actually going to get killed by Nero. Nero's going huge. Nero's got to fight this. He's got this kid about 2 point. Oh, he's actually going to go for the stalemate. He's playing it smart. He's got the kid 4 point, actually. Nero's playing up with this wall peak with a shotgun. 1v1. The guy does have talk, and have him read, though, Toby.
I'm scared. There's a Torpo on Nero. He wants to clutch this. It could be a 2v1 for him. He's going to get full redded from that. Inspire want to push this, though. Nero has to try and survive now. He is now engaged in this 1v1. He's got to look for this one shot. There we go. Nero is going to clutch this. Massive plays by him. Inspire getting that play on the high side. And there we go. Nero, 9 kills. He is doing it well for his team right now, as he's got more kills than the rest of his team. 3-3. It's all drawn up. I am shell-shocked right now. Can Scrim Reapers redeem themselves? That is the question going into the 7th and perhaps final round.
Yeah, I think the experience from Nero was showing through there. You know, he kept cool, calm and collected, but he's actually going to go down on the mid-bridge from Snipe. I'm eating my words here. Rain is actually pushed up, and Snipes is going to get a kill as well. Again, Snipes! So we've got Goldie now. He's on the water steps by himself. But Nility, big torpo kill there, puts him in a 2v3, which is very good from him. Goldie's going to wait for that snipe. He's going to try and get that very good sniper, very consistent on land on Canals with it as well. And we can see what he can do here with it, Toby.
Boom, he's got the snipe. Snipes though, he's got a plan of his own. He's throwing these nades across Canals now. Not going to get anywhere near anyone there. Going to avoid that one. And I'm thinking it's a 3-3 now, Josh. I think this is one's going to slow down at this point. We've got a torpo in the hands of Nility. We've got a sniper in the hands of Tommy or Thomi? Tommy? Apologies if I can't pronounce if I'm pronouncing that wrong, folks. But Goldie's going to have the snipe now, and I think it could slow down now as we wait for the new power weapons to respawn.
Yeah, to be honest, with Inspire, this play, what they need to try and do is make Nility lose all the bows, bait him out with them. The snipe, yes, it's a pretty good weapon, but that bow is so easy to use. Like, you know, you've probably had a lot of experiences with it yourself. It charges so quick, and even half charge these days, you can get a kill with it. So if they make them waste those bows, they can make a play. Not a big fan of wasting those nades though. If they wanted to make a push, I would have threw the one, and then I would have followed it up just to bait the sniper out or the bow. But they should have just kept both nades, waited on the second set with the second player, and made a push with 4 nades. That's what I would have done.
And we usually see those nades pretty much with every team universally used to push this this fortress, as it usually is of the water stairs and the snipe. And even now the torpo is in the hands of Nility, so it's not an easy job for Inspire. Okay, they're a very inexperienced team. The nades are up though. I want to find Goldie in that sniper rifle, but no, Nility, he's looking actually for the new torpo armor. He's going to collect that now, but he has to be careful for the nades. He might get caught out here. Great move by him. Movement by him to sort that. Goldie catching that one on stream. He's going to get a nice headshot there on Rain to bring it back to a 2-2.
Yeah, that was a big play there for Goldie. That is exactly what needed to be done. He needed to catch him on the rotation. Tommy's pushed him in junction with snipes now. One of them's trying to watch middle, one of them's trying to watch the other high side. They've got to watch Nility flipping. If he flips and gets a jump on him from behind, that it's over. It's going to be 4-3. Goldie's actually going to flip with him now. It's a very smart move to stay together and flip the map. Tommy sees it. He's going to wait high side, but actually Snipes is going to try and fight them 1v2. Very bad idea by Snipes. He needs to get out. He's stuck now because of that bow, but he's actually going to fight it and get onto the bridge. It's not a good push from Snipes. Is he going to get followed up? Yeah, Tommy's followed him up. So mistake there by Snipes, but luckily Tommy's seen it. He's actually going to wait with the snipe. Snipes misses the sniper shot. That's hard to say. He's going to roll down the steps and the tears for the torpo. He's going to get checked, and it might be a stalemate, but Snipes actually picks it up.
3-3. Snipes might have just got the most important headshot of this map, folks, as we jump back. Nility has got the torpo though, and it's only 30 seconds left. He could potentially go and try and run away from this, but no, he's fighting, folks. He's got a down 2v1 back at him though. Some great movement by him trying to get out of this situation. He's still stuck in a 2v1 wax, and the roll is going to let him down. Now 4-3 to Inspire. They're winning that one, folks.
Look at Snipes' points.
Oh, Inspire.
1900
kills. Josh, take us away with analysis of what just happened. I am shell-shocked.
Yeah, to be honest, it happened to both teams, to be honest. Like, Nero got in that 1v1, in that 1v3 situation. Well, you know, it basically was a 1v3 situation, and Tommy, I believe, pretty much choked most of his shots, hit the first shot, chunked him full red, missed every other. I think the pressure got him there. That's why I was saying Nero, sort of, his experience shone through there with the LAN XP. He's used to pressure, so he sort of got the better of him that one. And it happened there, really, with Nility. He had the kid red, the kid was in his face, the kid missed 2 shots on him, and he still choked it and ended up rolling, and Snipes ended up picking that up. But to be honest, it was all Snipes. It was all Snipes that map. He was getting the opening kills, the icebreakers. He did exactly the same that round. I think he got 3 kills that round, including the last one, 2 on bridge. So Snipes going huge for his team. And to be fair, might sound a bit dodgy to some people, but it is his experience showing through there. He has played since the beginning of GO 3. He's done a lot of competitive work himself, and to be honest, he's done everything for his team. He's done a bit of a Zorkos there, to be honest.
We've seen a lot of stars actually so far through this GFL qualifier. Of course, star teams, but mostly star players, as you rightfully said. From what I know as well, Josh, I'm going to second that point. I think Snipes is actually a bit more experienced in terms of competitive play over these other players. I mean, I might be wrong. I might not recognize their gamer tags, or they might have completely new gamer tags. But either way, that's going to give him 13 kills on that map, and quite controversially actually taking that one. I'm sure pretty much everybody on the GAL forum and in chat would not have predicted that. We see very experienced players on this Scrim Reapers team, and so, you know, it's anyone's game at this point. I mean, there's tilt and then there's tilt. I mean, is there going to be a type of tilt that is going to let Scrim Reapers down, Josh, that might enable Inspire to come away with a whole match win? I mean, 4-3 is a close one. Momentum in terms of a 4-3 it's not great to accept coming so close, and I mean, everybody knows at this point, I believe, that Inspire are probably one of the newer teams competing